AITA for not letting my dad borrow money for his stepdaughter? My parents are divorced. My dad screwed our family over in the divorce. He got into a lot of debt and left my mom to deal with some of the fallout, knowing she was a stay-at-home mom with no income of her own. He was somewhat controlling where that was concerned, and he didn't want the mother of his children working outside the home. Both households struggled for years because of his actions. As the oldest, I, 17M, had the burden of being made aware of this, which is something my mom yelled at my dad for, because he encouraged me to get a job when I was 10 to help out financially. Mom was so angry at him. While still in debt and not even formally divorced from my mom, my dad met his current wife and moved her and her 3 kids into the house he was renting. They got married days after the divorce was finalized and wasted money my dad did not have. When I was 15, I asked my mom if she would feel comfortable with asking for full custody of me. She said of course, and she refused to let me help with money. I had a small part-time job at the time. Mom got full custody of me, but my sisters still had to do the 50-50 thing. I stopped almost all communication with my dad, but I can't entirely cut him off until I turn 18. My dad still struggles with money, and there were times, so my mom didn't try to make up for him, that I bought my sisters stuff for Christmas or their birthdays that would make up for him instead. But they got them at home with me and my mom. My dad became aware of this, and last week, he asked me to let him borrow some money for his stepdaughter's birthday, which was 2 days ago. I told him no. He texted me about 40 times asking for the money and saying he would pay me back on March 15th. I said no again. I ignored the rest of the texts that came through. The day of his stepdaughter's birthday, he called and texted me a bunch and told me how upset she was to get no gifts and how shitty I should feel when I have made sure my sisters never feel that way and wouldn't do the same for a stepsibling. His wife also texted me, saying I should be more compassionate. AITA?